You're listening to 91.3 UCA The Bear, the best show ever made, starring John DeBate and Bart Jones. Making grandparents cry since '08. You're listening to Debate Wars.
Good evening, everybody. Today, we have a special guest. But before we get into that, who that guest is, I should probably tell you who I am, if you don't know. I am John DeBate, and if you've heard that name, then you know that for sure means that you are listening to The Debate Wars, the best radio show ever made. And you'll also know that that means that we have co-host Bart Jones here as well.
What it do, debate crew?
Now, for our special guest today, we don't know how we did this, but we have a very special President Houston Davis. Now, President Davis, what side are you going to be defending today?
I believe I'm going to be on the bone-in train today, and I expect to take this one. I'm feeling good at the outset.
Okay, so if he's taking bone in, that obviously means that me and Bart are taking boneless, which, let me just say, is the superior type of chicken wing, or as we'll later learn to call them, something else. But for now, we're going to start off, and we're going to start off a little slow. We're gonna lay out the field here. Now, President Davis, since you are the guest, we're going to let you have the first point.
Gentlemen, it's great to be here today. I mean, here we're talking about bone-in wings or whatever you guys are going to call the boneless, weak, floppy pieces of chicken that you might get from that. But the bone-in, I think it's pretty much in the name. You go to any restaurant, there in the menu, it says classic wings and then boneless wings. Classic. This is not new Coke. This is classic Coke. This is the classic wing option. I think it's there at the beginning. There are other points, other counterpoints, but I think classic from the beginning is the word that gets us off on a good start.
So you're arguing for originality, and it came first.
I absolutely. And sometimes, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I get your point. Now, man, I wasn't expecting you to come out swinging so hard. That's a good point, but when something is first, it's usually not always the best.
Talk to him, John.
Now, the first ever car, the Model T, it had so many flaws and imperfections. And we look at what we have now today, and it's not the Model T. We have Ford, Chevy, so many different variations of what started it. So while I will give you that the bone-in wings did start the wing trend, I just think that, we give it its grace, but we've definitely moved on to the better product, the better variation.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
I'm all for design. I mean, it's absolutely some fans coming by here today. I am all for the idea of design and looking to perhaps perfect the way something is presented. But even what you're outlining there, I mean, let's get down. It doesn't matter necessarily what the car looks like. If the car can't get you from point A to point B, it is not meeting the compelling interest that you have, and that is transportation. The reality is, and we're going to talk about design and over-design here in a little while, I think sometimes you can get away to where you don't even know, is this even a car? Is this even something that I can depend upon to get me from place to place?
Very, very good point. Man,
I don't know. I don't know what to say
I
next.
haven't-
I'm a little nervous. He's got us.
haven't been pressed like this in a few years, Bart.
Yeah, since we went back in that time machine.
Back when we debated Sir Isaac Newton.
In the way back.
We had to. But we made that alive, and I believe we're going to make out alive with this one as well.
I believe we will. Now, you said that sometimes you get too far into a design that you start to lose track of what the original design, what the original product looked like. I feel that, and I understand that point a lot. That makes a lot of sense to me as a boneless wing enjoyer, because sometimes when I'm eating a wing, I question if it's a wing. But you know what always brings me back?
What does?
How well it accomplishes its job.
It does.
See, food is supposed to be ate and enjoyed, and it is supposed to be, I'd say, almost easy to consume, unless you were eating a exotic type of food, like maybe I can't think of it, but those
I probably know
seafood that you have to like cut the tip off, and like I've seen it on plenty, around plenty all the bays I've went
not
to.
crawfish, is
them
it?
for sale.
No,
but crawfish is a good example.
crawfish is a good example.
As somebody who has been to Louisiana quite a lot, my parents are Cajun. I have eaten crawfish before, and let me tell you, it is a lot of work for a little food.
Yes.
And sometimes eating bone-in wings can feel like that, because you have to have a certain technique. You have to. Sometimes you got to finagle your fingers around, and they'll slip around because you got the sauce on them, and ultimately, that makes it harder for me to enjoy the food. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, let's go to that. I kind of like that. I do love a little bit of crawfish, but to me, that's a part of the experience. Sure, you could have some boudin balls, you could have some gumbo, you could have all those things. All sorts of things can be thrown in. Again, sometimes you don't know what is thrown in. You sure don't know what's in that boudin ball. But when you break that shell, and when you pull that tail loose, and when you can suck that head, and you can enjoy that meat coming out of there, that's a part of the experience. You are interacting with what has been presented to you, manna from heaven, to enjoy that crawfish. And the same thing here. Talk about design earlier, about the elegant design of wings. Bone-in wings, it doesn't matter whether it's a drumstick or the wing, you got built-in handles already. Nature has literally given you meat on a stick that is delicious in just about any sauce you can put it in. Elegant design from nature. How in the world are we going to improve upon that?
Well, I think that you can do both things. When I say both things, you can use a utensil or your hands for a boneless wing, correct?
Yes, you can.
So you're going from one thing. You can't use a utensil for a bone-in wing, right?
Versatility.
You have to use your hands.
Well, are we here? I mean, all right, so if you can eat something with a fork, are we here to talk about wings, or are we here to talk about chicken nuggets?
Well, hold on.
Well, now, I think that's another point we want to get into.
It is.
What is
You kind of rushed us into
a
that.
wing? What makes a boneless wing a wing?
Yeah, well, I think when you go with a purist, a wing has to be a wing. I mean, it's got to be that joint, that trifold. I mean, it's got to have that little bit of hang coming off of it. It's got to have the two bones. Think about how good that feels to eat that meat and run your tongue up through there and be able to get the residual. That's good. That's good. But the drumstick, I think there are a lot of people that would say when they think about bone-in wings, they want to see that little drumstick. But of course, that I don't think could be described as a wing. But let's go here. How in the world could a boneless wing be considered a wing?
Well,
what about the structure of a boneless wing could allow it to
It's a wing without a bone. It's the same thing.
They've taken the bone out, and then they've almost mixed up the chicken again.
It's easier to handle.
Mixed up the chicken.
It still comes from the wing, though, because it still tastes the same. Yeah. In fact, I'd argue it tastes better.
Indeed.
I'd argue that the way that they make boneless wings is incomparable to how they make bone-in wings. And let me tell you, this is something I've been looking into for a while. So I was very pleased whenever Bart informed me that he had ran into you and that you had told him that you wanted to debate bone-in versus boneless wings. Now,
and Bart, he snapped to attention. He was excited to get in here
because John knows I can tear down some wings, whether it's boneless or bone-in. Yeah. And I'll admit, Bart will admit, he loves bone in, but he had to let Mr. Davis have it because he seemed so passionate about it. But I told him I can beat him on his boneless regardless.
I think boneless is overall better though.
But for tonight, I'll say the same. I will say the same.
I'm glad this is a very balanced debate. Whereas in the past, apples and oranges was a clear loser, Mr. Bruce Felton, if you're listening to this. Whereas
He's going to watch the video.
Books versus movies, books are clearly better, Mr. Sylvester Funk from Arizona Tech University.
How's the dictionary movie going? Huh?
Yeah, I hope it's going well, Mr. Funk.
We're looking at you.
Sylvester. But boneless and bone-in wings, I mean, this is one could say a question that has been asked and posed for so long.
It is.
Now, the reason that I think boneless wings, and I meant to say this earlier, but I got a little distracted, is back to the eating of food. And you gave a really good counterpoint about the experience of a wing, but I think they scratch different itches. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I go out to eat with my dad, and we have our, we have our nights back when I was a teenager, we would go to this restaurant, very good restaurant. I'm not going to say the name of it because their head's already big enough. Let's just say that. But the boneless wings there, I have never tasted anything compared to those boneless wings. And I've tried the bone-in wings. Let me tell you, I have tried the bone-in wings. They are nothing compared to a boneless wing.
What made those good?
The mix of dry chicken with the wet barbecue. Really, it pulled it alive. It rejuvenated its joints.
Talk about it. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
It's like an oasis in a desert. It is perfectly moist and humid, and it was so good. Whereas when I had the bone-in wings that one time, it wasn't good enough for another. I didn't have them again.
It wasn't good enough for another, President Davis.
Now, but the wings, I tried to eat them, but the chicken tasted horrible. It did not taste proper because the bone being left in created too much moisture, and I felt that the breading on the wing was flaking off, and it was a little too soggy, and it just wasn't good.
Well, if that's a single data point, we certainly need more data points. We need to introduce you to more options. That's for sure. But I think about the experience and why I think the bone. I mean, first of all, I do. I like the idea of there's the meat on the bone, but the idea of it's the tearing it off, the satisfaction. I mean, again, if you have a good quality wing. I mean, I'm beginning to question what you ate in that one experience.
Like I said, these are the best wings I've ever had. And I've been all over the country. I've eaten wings up in Wyoming.
So you've had bone-in wings other places?
Yes. Not just this one time. No,
okay, all right.
I've eaten from the tried and true Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Now, them boneless wings, very good. Bone-in wings, not as good, but they're still not bad, but they don't compare to the boneless variety. Because when I just can pick one up with my fork and I can put it in my mouth, and I don't have to worry about any of the texture or the mess or getting it on my shirt. When I eat a boneless wing, I got to worry about what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
When I'm wearing when I'm eating a boneless wing, I can wear whatever I want. I could wear a clown outfit. I could wear a mime outfit. I could wear whatever I want, and I wouldn't have to worry about my duties or my job being interfered with.
Why is that?
Because I wouldn't have to get up in there and eat it and potentially drop it because it slips out my hands.
Exactly.
I think that's just rookie experience versus experience. I mean, that's the only place I got to go. We'll get you there. We're going to get you out. This might have to be a taste test challenge sort of thing here. We'll get some boneless and some bone in, and we will eat them free of stain. I feel pretty confident.
Listen, I just think a classy man eats a boneless wing. As you can see, we're all very classy today. But you can see who eats the bone-in wings, okay? Because we dip the fork into the boneless, right?
And we pick it up with a claw. The metallic claw grabs my chicken wing and feeds it to me.
Yeah, again, I mean, you're basically describing to me you're eating hunks of chicken breast, maybe. I don't know. It's a chicken nugget at best.
Is it chicken?
I mean,
it is. Or maybe it isn't.
Well, it's not a buffalo if you're going to go there.
It got the buffalo sauce. That's all I needed to hear.
And in the barbecue,
Yeah.
but it's got the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Well,
So argue with that.
one other thing. Well, I mean, look, you can put sauce on anything. I mean, if you got a good barbecue sauce,
Got a good point there.
That is true.
It does not matter.
That was one thing I debated bringing up
Yeah.
was the flavors, but you put the flavor on anything.
Yeah.
You can rub it or toss it in whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Lemon pepper,
Yeah,
garlic
I
pepper.
think that's neutral
Y'all
ground
getting me hungry.
between the two. I mean, maybe the choice should be we should do a little taste test without the sauce and see what's better.
Well,
in
then talk to us
preparation.
then.
So,
Talk to us. I love a little taste test.
well,
I'm a big back guy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
You know, there just might be some here.
I mean, if you'd like to go ahead and segue into that, we can.
Look, I mean, I don't come unprepared.
Oh, he's trying to steal my slogan.
He really is.
He's trying to
He
steal my-
really
he-
is,
Not
Bart.
come unprepared, and I know, especially now, John, that you make a mess. So we got a good old fashioned roll to be able to do this.
He's throwing shots at you, John. I don't know if I can get you out this hole. I don't know if I can get you out this hole.
I have never
gentlemen.
seen a man so prepared before.
I
in my
don't
life.
know.
Stop
You
it, bro.
need anything
I'm
dip
supposed
it
to be the
in?
most prepared.
Well, we are the most prepared, but I've never seen somebody besides us. Obviously,
Does-
he still has no idea what we're ready for.
He does have years of experience.
He
I'm not
does.
finna fall for debate. I'm not finna fall for debate during
You
the
say
debate.
Debate wars, perhaps.
Debate wars.
All
But he's
right.
got the. Oh, I might have to fall for it.
Oh. I mean,
I tell you,
look,
y'all.
there's
Prior
nothing
to
about this is experiential learning, gentlemen. This is
He's
you
right.
can teach it in theory in the classroom, but you got to go out there and get your hands in it, get working with it. This is what we're about to do.
Yeah. Prior to the
Alright.
show, he did give us water. It felt a little
You got
open.
buffalo wings.
I knew he was gonna. Oh my
And
god.
they're classic hot. All right, we don't come with less.
I don't handle spice well. I hope this doesn't go too bad for me.
Come on.
All right, and here's you got
You
the
can
choice
handle
of the
it.
drumstick, you got the choices of wings, and then you've got this thing here, which I will at least have one.
Okay.
All right, I will certainly
Okay.
do that.
Yo, I don't know how to feel right now. My mind's going everywhere.
I guess I'll
it's
take.
it's the water he gave us, John. I
He's-
told you.
He's a convincing
He is.
man.
Well,
I
you
might
know,
just have to
look,
grab one of each.
I might
John
have to
Bart,
grab one of
there's,
each as
there's,
well.
there's no need for us to sit here and go hungry while we're talking about
That is true.
You are absolutely right.
two
That's absolutely-
outstanding opportunities, but one which I do think is superior. So let's just get in there.
You know it's hot whenever you touch the paper and it's somehow
Yeah,
wet and dry.
Go ahead, get it, man. Go ahead, get it. I'm gonna show y'all how to eat a wing.
All right.
I'm gonna have to learn.
I got you.
All right.
Well, I'll let President Davis, since he's defending it, let him go first.
Make sure we get this in shot.
Well, let me tell you. Here's one great
me see.
thing about what I'm about to do.
What you about to do?
When you tear into this, as opposed to this, because there's a bone in it, you know there's meat here. You got some authenticity in play. I don't know what's inside of this little thing, although I do know it's real. Let's see here.
How is it?
It's really good, actually. My mama told me not to talk with my mouth full, but that's really, really, really good. What you got?
I wasn't prepared for this. This is astounding, truly.
Hey, you know, look,
And
John Bart.
he didn't even get it in his beard.
you're legendary.
That is right. You are. He is right. We are legendary.
I came with a white shirt tonight, confidently, not worrying about this make a mess thing.
I'm a little worried about my
So,
shirt.
but I will certainly try this.
You got it.
This boneless wing.
I'll go ahead and try the.
All right. In fairness
What
to
you
our
thinking?
proprietor
What you thinking, John?
that provided
I'm thinking my
this.
mouth's about to burn a lot, but
Oh yeah, your mouth's going to definitely burn here a little bit. You're going to be okay. There will be no debate about whether or not we'll feel a little bit of
see what
this.
he- see what he did
So,
there?
the all right. This is. Let's go to the boneless. It's satisfying. I'm getting sustenance here. I mean, I can see that I can make a meal out of this, but I did not enjoy biting into that as much as I did when I went into that wing.
But now, see, the thing here for me is that, and this is part of what I wanted to talk about as well. When I eat this And I'd say this is pretty much cleaned off the bone. There's maybe a little bit more, maybe on this side.
What you mean?
But most of this is bone. Whereas with this, I know for a fact I am getting all of the chicken I want and I need and I'm expecting. Right? See? That bite? These are good.
I'm not gonna lie. I cleaned this bone.
That's good.
I cleaned it.
That's classic clean right there.
A classic clean. See, my mother told me not to ever let food go to waste. Even though I'm not defending bone in, I can't let it go to waste. So I'm gonna clean this bone like it's my last.
That is a waste not, won't not move right there.
Indubitably.
But I'm very glad that you brought these out because very good example, and I'm glad you're putting your money where your mouth is, or I guess you could say your argument where your points are. But
what?
I think this might end up hurting you because
John,
now I get it.
does the wing have you sweating, John?
Mm-hmm.
I told you I don't handle the spice.
John, y'all, I might have to catch this on film. Y'all.
It's a little hot.
It's got a little power. Here. Let's get some more of these. Here.
No, don't.
There you go. Throw those over there.
Thank you, President Davis. But the important part about this whole thing is, I'm starting to feel it now. The important part about this is I was reminded of a really good point I had earlier, and I'm going to have another one because I don't learn.
Yeah, I think the lesson hasn't been taught to me yet either.
I don't think I've learned yet.
I think there's 15 lessons of each, so
Oh,
go to it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you for.
Of course. I
then-
just say thank you.
But I'm sorry
Oh,
for how bad we're about to beat you.
All right.
Because
I'm glad I'm seated, though.
this point, that was good. This point I've got, there's no coming back from it. When I order
yes.
my boneless wings, I know for a fact that I am getting more meat and more substance from that amount of money I'm spending versus when I get bone-in wings. It's an experience trade-off. So you're trading the experience of eating a boneless wing versus the experience or the pleasure of how much food you're getting.
I would counter that with just a little bit of go to the grocery store, walk down the aisle, pull out, because you can buy the drumlets, you can buy the wings that way. You can also buy the nuggets that are represented as the boneless wings.
Well, nuggets
Hey,
now.
hey,
We're not going to take no slander.
We're not going to disrespect.
Excuse me. We walk that back. All boneless aficionados and
If you
lovers
said
out
it in
there.
a friendly way, then I would take it. But the way you said it sounded like you was throwing shots.
When you go down
felt
the
a shot
aisle at the grocery store and you look for what they represent as the boneless wing,
John,
you are
good.
going to also see in the ingredients not just the article that is what we think of as the wing. You're going to see a lot of filler. You're going to see a whole lot of things. Have you ever been to a processing plant? From the kill room through the remnant room? The
I've been to a
remnant
processing
room
plant, actually.
is where the hot dogs, and that's where, let's go to some of these, perhaps not these that we're eating tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think one has to be careful because you never know. You could have a boneless wing that's out there parading in the world that really is just a little boneless filler that's got a little bit of meat in it, but a whole lot of something else.
Or maybe you could say that maybe the industry is lying about whether or not it's chicken or not.
Hey, well, that's why I would grab the bag to be able to make them at home that's got the wings and has got the drumlets because I would at least
like the
know
frame.
that's got the meat.
Maybe you could say that it's not actually chicken at all. Or perhaps maybe it's every kind of bird. Now, with me here, President Davis, I actually have some notes that I've taken during my discoveries and my research that Bart
Is
and I
this
went on.
admissible?
This is unadmissible, completely factual. I think I used that word right. Without a doubt, true evidence. When I was looking into this, me and Bart, we found something that was, quite frankly, it was a little scary. When we were diving in, we found that not only were we being lied to our whole lives about what a chicken wing was, because a chicken is a bird, right?
It is.
But it's an umbrella. See, those wings, those are small wings. Would you not agree?
They are small wings. Yeah.
Now, would you not say that a chicken has bigger wings?
Yes.
So, that was the first point that kind of made me wonder. The further in I looked, the further and the more that we saw that these are bird wings.
I would agree with that statement.
And when I looked even further,
Would not purport to be any more than that.
Mm.
and when we looked further,
Delicious bird wings.
and when I looked further into this, I found ancient history that had been forgotten a long, long time ago. Now, we're not going to necessarily get into that yet because I feel like we still have a little bit more to talk on. But I want that to marinate in your head. I want you to toss that
No
in the
pun
sauce
intended.
I feel like an argument is forming against both of our choices here.
Well, you'll notice that one doesn't have a shape to it. You'll notice that one actually is more innocent than the other.
Is more innocent than the other. Okay. All right. Let's go.
See,
Let's go.
boneless wings are chicken. We've always known them to be chicken because we can't tell. And as far as I've looked into it, that is chicken. Now, there might be a little bit of extra stuff put in it.
He even calls it chicken nuggets.
Exactly.
So it's chicken.
Let's go broadly, but
Digging your hole here.
Yeah,
President
no.
Davis.
I think what you're doing is you're pointing to something that in the nugget, or excuse me, in the boneless
Better watch
form.
yourself.
In the boneless
we don't
form,
play that.
There's a lot more willing suspension of disbelief involved in what that could be.
And that's what they want you to think.
Oh, really?
That's the
we
they.
got the they.
That's the
All
bait
right.
That's what
you
they-
took.
And who's the they?
Well, just the old world government about a few thousand years ago. Whenever they hid, well, but let's see. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. When they hid a Dr. Harkuff, his findings, when he was on a great expedition, very renowned Egyptian explorer, by the way, back in the day. When he was out exploring, he actually found a 8th continent. Let's not get there yet.
We can wait.
Let's hold off on that.
We can wait.
But there's something you don't know.
Clearly, this
something-
this deep history of the boneless wing.
It goes very deep.
Yeah, it is getting deep.
Let me just ask you an unrelated question. You know of the Egyptian mythos, right?
Yeah.
The gods of Ra and Nekbet and Mut and Thoth. And you know what form do they have? What are their heads?
It's an eagle head, isn't it?
Eagle, a falcon,
Or is it
a vulture?
Yeah. I don't know. Is it a vulture? Mm-hmm. Guess so. Yeah, the longer neck. Yeah. All right. Hawk. Yeah.
Excuse me.
all birds.
All birds. Yes. Yes.
Now let's leave that here for a second.
Let it sit. Let it marinate.
Let it, I guess you could say, toss in the sauce. And let's get back to what I was debating earlier about the quantity of and the quality, I guess you could say. I know when I eat that wing, I am getting more quality. In my opinion, I will admit, this debate is a little bit more opinion-oriented
It
on
is.
the surface level.
It is. But.
But
I knew it.
The heat's there.
Both still
the
sweating.
heat is here.
Y'all.
The chicken wing and the boneless wing,
Mhm.
I guess you could say the wing, the bone-in wing, right?
The classic, if you will.
If you want to get there,
You want to get all.
said a President Houston Davis about 30 minutes ago.
I'm feeling even better about my argument. But please go.
Okay, so confidence. The argument of quantity, we didn't really touch on that much. I did understand you're going to the grocery store, but what if we look at it on the restaurant scale?
Yeah.
Right? Some places charge more for bone-in wings, and you're getting less food.
I think because of the quality of the experience. Absolutely. I think that's what you're paying for. I think you're paying for what you're getting. Again, let's see.
I think I'll also have another
Does that
one.
look like a wing?
Let's just finish these off.
It looks like it. It looks like it was a wing.
It's a tasty thing. Let me say that it is a tasty thing.
That's what we're worried about here.
All
if
right.
it's tasty or not.
It's a tasty thing. But when I look at this, I know what I'm getting, and I think that's why when you're at a restaurant, I think that you pay a little bit more for that because it is the experience and it is the quality of the meat you're getting. I'm certain that this is of high quality. Let me say that. I'm certain the establishment that provided these, they're a great place here in town. But versus you hope. I'd rather know.
Sometimes you gotta hope if there's enough meat on that bone, though.
To get you over. Now, see, I understand going to a restaurant for an experience, but something
My
happened.
bad. It got really bright out there.
Is there a rabbit outside?
No. Don't do that, bro.
Sorry, this is a problem we've been having. But when I go out to eat at a restaurant, would you not argue that I am going to eat? Correct?
Yes, but you're also going for an experience. You absolutely, positively. I think that's one of the joys of dining.
Let me tell you about this
You
experience.
are going for a satisfying meal, but you're also going for ambiance. You're also going for the visiting, as we're doing here. You're going for being a part of community. You're going for experience with the food. You're going for the way that the food is presented. So I think it's all of that. Yes, it is filling up your belly and carrying yourself forward, but it's more to that.
Now, would you rather have a full belly or a good experience?
Oh, I think you can have both.
Oh.
I think I work to find both, whether dining at home or dining out, and that doesn't mean it have to be high quality. It can be a grab and go fast food, but you can still find good food that's good experience.
Well, let me tell you about this experience. Guess which box got done first? Guess which box got done first? The boneless.
Meaning I can eat and fill my tummy faster and more efficiently than I can with boneless
And
wings.
less messier.
What if I'm in a time crunch
What if you're in a time crunch?
and I have to go get some food? I'm gonna take the boneless wings over because it's cheaper.
You can eat it faster.
Eat it faster. It's less messy.
I disagree with that.
Okay, well let's
How so?
let's frame it as somebody who doesn't have as much experience.
I mean,
Yeah.
what you've got is just a neat little boneyard here. I mean, that's all you're doing.
And that's trash I have to throw away.
You have to find somewhere to put it. You
You
can't
have
leave
to
it in
fi-
your car.
If I have bones in my car, it looks like I killed a bird.
We don't want to be walking around as
evidence.
we don't want to be walking around as murderers.
Classic
I don't wanna do
bird
that.
lawyer sort of territory here. We're always sunny at this point.
Oh, you're right.
But by all means, no. Look, you're with the boneless, the ability to just gnaw into that, throw it in your mouth, chew it up whole. You can do that. I'm not gonna at all grant that is a quicker you can gulp it down experience.
Yep.
All right, but again, knowing what I know about the enjoyment of eating, knowing what I know about that, first of all, it's better for the body to slowly eat than it is to just inhale. I mean, look what you got. You guys tore that up. That was impressive. That's very impressive.
We're defending it. We have to make our point.
Yeah. You drilled it home. You drilled it home.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind tearing up that bone in, too.
Yeah, there you go. There's
But there's something in the water. Something in the water. Yeah, I might as well.
But-
But I'll show you how to eat this wing, though.
President Davis, I think you laid an excellent point, but you've also fell right into my trap.
Okay.
You see, what you just said, all of that about experience and all that, we got to take a few steps back now to realize why this is a trap. What separates a wing from a nugget or a tender or a drumstick normally? the sauce?
No, I think you can have the sauce with all. Every single thing you just named, you could shake with any sauce that you like.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, wouldn't you say that the boneless wings, their specialty is that they have sauce on them, right? Like
No.
the sauce makes the chicken a wing.
No, I disagree.
Really?
I think. Oh yeah, no. I think dry wings and dry rub wings are really good. I think they're delicious, actually. You ever tried those?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, at that point, it really does come to that's the quality of the meat, because you're not disguising anything with the sauce. Sometimes I think a lot of people throw sauce on there to be able to hide that they don't have good whatever. I mean, they do that with whatever food you've got. If you find some good hot sauce, you can cover up bad cooking.
Yes, you can. I was not expecting to hear that from you. That's a good point. That is a good point. That's a good opinion, I should say. But that's not going to save you. The sauce, I would argue, is proprietary and important, almost required on a wing to make it iconic as a wing. And when you look at a boneless wing versus a bone-in wing, it is just an icon status for the bone-in wing. It actually ends up being a con, too, because it makes it, like I said, messier and harder to eat. Whereas with a boneless wing, it's added flavor on top of the quality of the chicken. I'm not worrying about picking it up and slipping around. It's not January in Arkansas. I'm not walking outside and busting my behind because it iced over for some reason at the start of both semesters in fall. Can somebody explain that? But that's for a different time. I would say that the sauce hinders a bone-in wing. And I guess it doesn't matter as much for you because you don't agree with that, but I think that most of the debaters, which is what we call our audience, would agree with. Because it changes it from being just like a barbecue. When I hear a barbecue wing, I immediately think that he's talking about a bone-in or a boneless wing.
Mm-hmm.
When I get, because back in my day, before me and Bart met and created the greatest show ever made, Radio Debate Wars, Debate Wars Inc. on Instagram and DebateWars.inc. on TikTok. I had worked at a restaurant, and the amount of times that I heard dry wings ordered was one, compared to the over hundreds of times that I heard normal wings be ordered.
Yeah.
Now the ratio
I would bet that's probably true of any, whether it's boneless or bone-in. You absolutely. I think you're going to probably find that most people like the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I find it interesting that neither of you nor I went to have anything to dip those in.
Well, I
That
wanted
made
to,
good
but I just
quality
didn't
on
want
both
to be.
sides.
You want to be the only one?
I didn't want to be the only one to get the ranch, so I stayed away from it.
You, sir. Is that
Is that
Seth Dawson?
I know
Is that Burger Boy Dawson?
Burger Boy Dawson? Come over here.
Hey, you have a chance to redeem yourself right now. Oh, who is that?
Is that Gus Geronimo?
That might be Gus Geronimo. Now, Mr. Dawson, do you like bone-in wings or boneless wings more?
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Hey, Gus.
Hey,
you
Gus.
better choose the right answer. You better choose both of them.
Oh,
Okay, how you feeling right now?
Yeah,
How you feeling
we
right
know
How you feeling
you're
right now?
safe.
bone-in. There you go.
Hey, Gus, how about you leave?
Gus, you're
I think
done.
you got a Greyhound route you got to go drive.
Gus, you're not coming over anymore.
You're going from Arkansas to Chicago, buddy. Hey, get ready.
You're a good man. I can tell. You got a good look.
Seth, you're the goat.
What about you? Do you like bone-in or boneless more? Thank you.
She said boneless.
Thank you. Boneless.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
See,
you the goat.
President Davis, you are currently
2-1.
2-1.
What are you gonna do about it?
What can you do about it?
I'm going to keep enjoying my bone-in wings because
Oh shoot!
the quality of
They're
the
low
experience.
key. They low key good. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm sitting here.
just
I was
oral
chewing
farmed.
on the boneless, and again, I don't want to take away from this local proprietorship, but the quality of that is nowhere close to the bone-in wings. When you are eating, whether it be the drumlet or it be the wings, you're tearing that meat. You get the fiber in that meat. That's where the juiciness you talked about earlier about a bone-in wing having that juicy was a bad thing. That's a good thing. That means you're actually eating something that's real meat, as opposed to look right here. You can almost pull apart. No,
No, hold on now. You're wrong.
Quality.
You're wrong.
Why you
The
dissecting it?
quality of what we're eating here, I think the bone-in quality is so much better.
You're wrong.
That's not to mean
You're wrong.
that what we're eating over here, boneless, is not good. It's good, but it's not great. And I would rather have great than good,
I would too.
given the choice.
And that's why I go with boneless.
Yep.
But I go with boneless for the same reason you go for bone-in. I think that wet chicken is worse chicken. They both start with a W.
Wet and juicy, two different things.
Okay, juicy and gerbil.
You use
Okay,
You used
both start with a J.
moist earlier to describe an
What does gerbil
experience.
mean?
Moist
you use moist
and monstrous.
I don't know that I would use moist, but juicy is good when it comes to chicken.
Juicy. He has one.
But,
But you
the
know the word he
bone-in,
was
the
trying to
boneless
use.
wings were also juicy.
I don't know. I don't know that I would want any juice squirting out of a boneless wing. I wonder what in the world is that filler.
Well, does anybody ever want juice squirting on them?
Generally, no.
I would agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know about that one.
So why would I risk it with a bone-in wing?
Oh, I bet. Did you have? I saw literally, and I would see a trail of juice. That was not there, but that's good quality meat in there. And again, no reason for us to think that these are both not meat.
Yeah.
I know. If I'm just handed two random platters to be able to eat from, I know the one that's bone in. I can depend upon that's probably some pretty good meat.
And see, this is where the biggest problem, this is the biggest crossroad here, is that at the end of the day, this is opinion-based. But there still is one right answer. And what I'm about to tell you is going to
He's shaking in his boots.
prove why boneless wings are better. Now, a few things that we got to talk about first was, because we're slowly work back into the findings that me and Bart had when we were exploring and digging into this
we had
eighth
deep
continent.
research earlier.
Mhm.
Of course.
We're about to dive into that head first, some would say. Let me just
Oh wow.
Well, yeah.
Well, all
When
right.
John's about to get into it, that's how you know.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't cover
He
Don't
doesn't
cover
come
President
from
Davis
a
up.
family name debate for nothing.
That's his last name.
That's right.
look. We can tell. We discussed. We agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Those are not chicken wings. Those are bird wings.
I'm gonna say then you got to say those are bird nuggets.
Hey,
Those are not nuggets.
we know.
We
the
don't
way-
know if that's
is
just
that a
chicken.
wing?
We don't know if that's just
If we're
chicken.
gonna parse words,
Or
is
if
that
it's just-
if that's a bird wing?
I don't like the
then
way you're
that
using it.
It's definitely a bird. You better come up with something else. You don't have to use nugget, but you better not use wing.
I'm calling that a wing, because that's what it's called. by
A
the world.
boneless wing.
A boneless wing. It's got no bones in it. They
If
took
it had
they
a
took the
if it had a
out.
bone in, it would look like that.
Well,
but
then if
instead,
you're going with the
it's-
world and you guys were jumping to conclusion about 2-1 outside of the studio, I appreciate the many people that are standing out here.
2-1
and
outside
I'm
the studio.
Certain, I'm certain that all 100 people out there, that might be about the right ratio. But I guarantee you, 100% of them would call these chicken. All right, so the world would call that chicken too. But I'm going to grant to you,
Well, the world would call
we're
it chicken.
talking about birds.
We are talking about birds.
I'll stay there.
but we're talking about
birds.
every kind of bird.
Yeah,
That is just a chicken wing.
One of the you love duck hunting. I mean, duck wings prepared with a little bit of sauce. I mean, the same way that these are. That's delicious. That's every bit as good as what we're talking about.
My
here.
sister's cousin's nephew's uncle's not going to like that point very much. We'll talk on him later.
Okay, I had to think about that.
Are they the debate side, or are they another part of the family?
The debate side.
Okay. All right.
Now, let's just get into it. We talked earlier about the eighth continent.
Hey,
Now-
I think our janitor's coming.
Uh-oh.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing indeed. He did say
Before-
7:45.
We'll hold
Or
off a little bit then.
said
We'll let him.
7:45.
We'll hear his opinion. He only eats cheeseburgers with
He does only eat
pickles and
cheeseburgers.
ketchup on them.
Is he worldly when it comes to such matters as bone-in and boneless?
Hey,
Hey, Joey, sorry. Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
Joey, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
use his mic. Use his mic. Or don't.
There you go, Joey. Now,
Hi, Mr. Debate. Sorry, I'm late. I was just
Hey,
trying
cool.
to do some cleaning.
Did you-
could be in the camera.
did you clean up?
Was I supposed to?
That's your job.
That
It
I
is
think we
your
pay
job.
you
You don't pay me.
Cheeseburgers. Bart, did you forget to pay him?
I was gonna pay him later this week.
I haven't been paid this week.
I was gonna pay him later this week when
Well,
I
you
get
still
all
got
the
to work to
cheeseburgers.
earn your paycheck at the end of the week.
I don't work until I get paid.
Whoa,
Oh,
hold
isn't
on.
that right, Bart?
No, that's not.
Bart,
what
you know what I'm talking
that's
about.
not what
Bart,
I told you.
don't dap him up,
Bart,
Bart.
dap me up. Don't leave me hanging, buddy.
I have to. It's my
Why?
principle. It's my principle. It's my principle.
It's your principal.
It's my principle. But
I hope you have Germex.
I told him, man, I stay prepared. This is Germex, guys. Just edit it in the video.
But okay, Joey. So as you can see, we're having a pretty special debate here. Boneless versus bone-in wings. Have you ever had a boneless or a bone-in wing?
Say
I'm
yes,
vegan.
bro.
You eat burgers, Joey.
You eat burgers, bro.
That's not meat.
You don't.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very
Oh.
much meat.
So either
Guess
you're
I'm not
vegan
vegan.
or you're not vegan.
I guess I'm not vegan.
So then, have you had a wing or not?
No, I'm vegan.
Is this Michael?
Yeah, it's my.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Joey. I'm disappointed right now. You didn't even know what vegan meant.
Joey, which one sounds better?
Was
Bone-
it a meatless burger maybe that you were
No,
eating?
definitely not. I thought it was. I didn't know that
I-
burgers were meat.
I pay him
you
real
eat a
burgers,
patty,
so-
right?
yeah.
Yeah. He eats cheeseburgers with ketchup.
Well, then
and-
he's custom made for
Hey, do y'all like boneless or bone-in wings more?
bone in. There you
Oh,
go.
no.
Okay,
There
we
you
don't wanna
go.
see anymore.
Those are my people.
Boneless.
you
Hey,
go.
hey,
Get outta
we're
here.
just gonna pay attention to
Bone in,
her.
bone in.
She's
There
like,
you
she's
go.
like,
We're just gonna pay attention to the boneless lady.
No, all right. So you if we're talking about meatless burgers just formed, that you are custom made for a boneless wing that you have no earthly idea what that shapeless thing is that's been ground together, that's been put forward. You'll love boneless.
I guess so.
And see, that's why boneless are better.
yeah.
Because burgers, you wouldn't go toe to toe with me on a burger, right?
Do burgers have bones?
No.
No.
Okay, then
no
boneless.
Joey.
Yeah.
No Joey.
And see, there's not even room for a bone in burger.
I'd be mad if there was a bone in my burger,
Exactly. And I get mad when there's bones in my food all the time,
especially my wings
especially
for tonight.
my wings.
Tonight.
Forever. My opinion's forever.
For tonight. I gotta
Boneless, I guess.
see. This is why this is my goat. You're getting paid double cheeseburgers.
Are you peeing right now?
No, he's
Double
not.
cheeseburgers.
No, he's good. He's good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He's good. He's good.
You smell
If
it.
I walk outside, am I gonna slip?
Let me walk out first.
You have one job. Your job is to clean up after yourself first.
Your job
As a
was
person,
to pay me to do my
As
job.
a person, you clean up after yourself, Joe.
I'm sorry, Bart. Bart.
Bro,
I'm sorry, John.
bro, I'm Bart, bro. That's John.
That's what I said. I was talking to you and then I was talking to
Nah,
him.
bro. You looked at his eyes and called him Bart.
No,
I don't like that.
that wasn't me.
Don't let it, don't let it happen again.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking
Joey, don't do it. Oh
about. It's my goat, bro. I got to.
my goodness.
Moo.
Okay, that's not a goat. That's not.
That's
not
a
what we're.
cow. That's a burger. You eat
We're
burgers.
talking about.
Oh. Then yeah, boneless.
Yeah, you know what?
Boneless.
Get-
That's the hamburger of good quality beef right there.
Okay.
But see, you see the point though about there's no bone-in burger. There's no bone-in pork chop.
Yeah, there is.
There is a bone in.
I mean,
is.
like
There is.
like when I'm eating like a
That's a standard way. You can get a boneless pork chop.
no, like I mean like a
Now, I will say that a boneless pork chop, you got pretty good odds that's real meat. Yes.
So why can't you say the same about
No bone in a
boneless
steak.
wing?
Yeah, there is.
Steak.
A T-bone.
I mean,
You
what?
know,
I don't
you,
know.
all right, you're creating
talking
something
about, like,
that I don't know that exists.
Shoreline.
Is someone that has basically taken bone-in wings and bone-in drumlets and basically done shredded, stripped off chicken versions of it. Does that make sense? You know how you do you take the chicken,
Yeah.
and you shred that meat off.
Yeah.
That could be boneless wings. Does that make sense? As opposed to what we were having earlier.
Picking up
which
what you're
is
laying down.
This mashed together version that probably, again, this establishment here locally, good quality food. But some people's boneless wings, I don't know. Is that what's in there? Just like I don't know the quality of the hamburger meat. But you do.
Unless
If
I
you
make
get
it.
a good sirloin cut, you get a good T-bone, you get a big flank steak.
But couldn't they just put the
quality.
bone in there though?
Well, the bone is in all those things.
I'm saying, but couldn't I just put a bone?
In a burger?
Yeah.
Yo.
Probably wouldn't be good though.
Couldn't
Once,
I-
you,
couldn't
once
I-
you pay me, I'll go figure it out. All right.
Oh, so you're a burger
in
scientist now.
In the meantime, I gotta go finish cleaning up my mess. I mean, not my mess.
I knew you made a mess. I just know.
Dap him up, John. I got you, bro. It's my goat.
Appreciate all
Nice-
you do.
nice
Joey,
to
it's
meet you,
very
man.
good to meet you.
Nice
Very
to
good to
meet
meet you.
you.
And
Nice
I hope
I'll see you.
whatever issue that you got is taken care of.
I'll
Just walk that way.
Yeah.
Don't walk that way.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, pick out the book you want me to read you tonight.
I will.
Thank you.
I will.
Thank you, Joey. He's a little troubled.
He's a gentle
he
giant.
never learned to read. He was just too focused on burgers in
He,
middle school.
Yeah.
I think somewhere in Joey's a really good guy. Somewhere in
I agree,
is.
and that's why I'm hard on him. You'll see, but
yeah. So there it is. There it is. And there's a great guy inside of Joey.
he's a
my
great
goat.
worker
Yeah.
when he works.
When he does work,
But
apparently.
when he does these little burger strikes,
yeah, I don't know. I'd said it at the end of the week. You're supposed to work until the end of the
you're
week.
supposed to work and then you get paid.
Then you get paid. Like, what
But-
are we doing?
Okay, now let's not waste any more time. I'm going to explain
I
to
keep
you.
waiting for you to come off the top rope with something.
We're coming. We're coming.
You
we're
want us to
coming.
Matt Hardy
that
this
makes
this
me
debate?
never ever want to eat a bone-in wing again.
Well, boy, do I have something for you,
I
President
keep
Davis.
waiting for it.
Let's give it
Keep
to
waiting
him.
for it.
So, let's just lay out the clause here. When I first found this out, I was stunned. I was shocked. There is a silent war going on in this world between the bird people and the humans. Now, I sound crazy. I understand, but after looking at a dual expedition by Leif Erikson, which, as you may know, famous Viking, everybody knows Leif Erikson. And I'm struggling to find his name again. Harkuf, the Egyptian explorer.
Yes.
When they came together, they brought their teams together because they both saw a glint of something in the sky one day. So what they did was they rode a stream of water that shot up into the air from an underground volcano up to what they called now Hawk area. Now, this sounds crazy, I know, but we have been there. We've seen it with our own eyes. We've even captured footage of it. It is the neighboring island next to Skypea, another famous sky island.
Yes. Yes.
But Hawk area is
Area-
an island inhabited by
near Skypedia.
Near
Skypea.
Skypea, yes,
Near
sir.
Skypedia. Okay.
Hawk area
Getting a spot.
is a island of bird people. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, okay, well, if bird people exist, then how come we have normal birds? Those birds are sent down here as we'll come to know, spies for the bird army, and as their way of proving their survivability. Now, see, interesting. Most tribes back in few thousand years ago, especially like Native American tribes, they would send their young into the woods for about a month, and if they came back, that proved that they were worthy. Sorry.
he knows his stuff.
It's the same thing with these birds. Now,
This is deep cuts. Of
this
the
is
research.
thing.
we don't
Nobody's.
play.
We don't play.
We
a
personally.
lot of time spent on this, but continue.
We've been there before, and of course, when you fly, I'm sure you've flown before.
yeah.
We
Hawk
fly.
area it fluctuates in height, but
Okay.
due to this war, they have invented mirrors, giant mirrors. That they hide around the corners of their islands, so that way they cannot be found by the government normally. That is, of course, why drones have become so important in the world, is because the more they can search for Hawk area so they can attack their enemy is important. Now, we have to understand why the government is attacking Hawk area. And to be fair, I still really don't get it, because we have chosen so many things from them. They have helped us out in numerous wars, like carrier message pigeons. They lended some of their young to help us to spy on the enemy. And we even chose an eagle, which is one of the most noblest birds there are in Hawk area, to be our symbol of freedom. But we made one mistake.
And what is that?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Your favorite
holiday.
Yeah.
What, are we doing something to deconstruct my favorite holiday?
Turkeys.
Oh,
They're a bird.
That's where
it
you
is a
messed
bird. It's a delicious bird, actually.
up. Get him.
My cousin's uncle, his nephew,
Uh-huh.
his niece, but not like that very much
And not
on the debate side.
On the debate side, yeah.
on the debate specifically.
Because he
Yeah. Well, I
is
would
from
expect
Hawk area.
nothing less from, there.
He's from Hawk area.
Okay.
Now,
At the upper level of Hawk area, or
well,
or-
they don't. They've descended from having a kind of a class system. It's more kind of like, an eagle is a hawk
Yeah.
in everybody's eyes, but a turkey. Now, turkeys used to be a very noble class. If you were
It's
born
a very smart bird.
if you were born a turkey, you were considered kind of at the top echelon of Hawk area.
Mm.
Now, one turkey made the fatal mistake of coming down here, and humans found it, and they started eating them. Now, whenever they send their young down here, they get captured and eaten. And this is like a war crime to Hawk area, right? We spoke to some of their generals, like avian flight master.
There's open lines of communication, but
We
between-
were able to speak to them.
Okay, alright.
Like flight general, as I said, avian flight general, Tanisha, and Tanusa, both dual generals. We spoke to them about this, and quite frankly, it's a very big crime to attack and murder young, especially to eat the young. Now, to us, it's normal.
they're going to be deeply offended by everything you guys have
They're
done
gonna be
here
ready,
tonight.
but those were chicken wings, and they hate chickens. They
But
think chickens are a
I
mockery.
thought you said earlier this is not chicken.
No, that is chicken.
Oh, this
That
is chicken.
is birds.
Oh, and
As
and
we
you-
agreed
and you-
upon.
and you- no. I think we agreed upon birds.
Birds, chicken.
Oh no!
I believe we did agree on that, right, Bart?
You,
We did.
You. That's
well,
that,
that's 2v1 now.
you have faith, perhaps, but bird.
Oh, but we know.
Bird.
We've actually been
We
to
know bird.
We've been to
We know bird. We can agree upon bird.
But we know
Bird.
ball.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you know ball?
All right. Like
Do you know ball?
just overall ball.
Yeah.
Ball? You know ball?
What kind of ball are we talking?
Any ball,
Basketball.
perhaps.
That's
Could
the
be
first
too.
ball I think of when you say ball.
You know basketball?
I
You
know
have ball knowledge?
You know
Yeah,
ball?
I go ball
Okay.
knowledge.
You go ball?
Yeah. Football.
Yeah, I mean a little.
No.
not too much.
Basketball.
I'm a
Okay.
basketball guy.
Baseball.
Mm,
No. Ours is basketball.
Just basketball.
All right.
This is me.
All right. But we're on bird though.
We are on
we are on bird. Now, if we look
Because-
back to the
yeah.
Egyptian mythology, as I brought up
Yes.
earlier,
Yeah.
we have Horus,
Yes.
king of the sky, Thoth, king of writing,
Yeah.
Ra, king of sun,
Sun. Yes. Yes.
Nekbut and Mut, military and prosperity directors. These were the directors around the time of Harkuf and Leif Erikson's expedition. Now, what people don't know, because it's been covered up, but we've actually been to the tomb of Harkuf and the tomb of most great pharaohs of the time, and we've read the hieroglyphs on the walls. And there you will find, if you are able to decipher them using the true cipher that was given to us when we went to Hawk area, that the writings talk about how these Greek mythology figures came from the, I guess it was the Great War that happened in Egypt a few thousand years ago. See, what I didn't tell you earlier is that Harkuf and Leif Erikson both sought out stronger powers due to a great battle between their two governments, right? And when you see an island in the sky and you're
Still stitching all this together.
and you're a civilization from a few thousand years ago, you think that might be God, right? So you go and find God. But what they found was the avian people. They requested the help of Hawk area. They requested the help of the avians, and they came down and they helped. And then they left immediately. Now, the citizens of modern-day Cairo, which is where these logbooks were found of their voyage, is hidden under modern-day Cairo. Not Claro, as somebody thought earlier.
I never knew
Famous
that
artist.
boneless and bone-in
It went this
wing
deep.
debate could go this far.
Oh, I didn't either
mean,
until I looked into it.
my notes were, they were basic. They were a very limited worldview of this. So
We go deep into the world.
Yeah,
with
big-
our
We get
debates.
very deep.
I got it.
We've also, like I said, when we had Dr. Von Scribner on, we
Yeah.
discovered that the Aztecs went extinct because they lost a game due to the conquistadors, which, despite people's modern knowledge, that was a basketball game.
It was. I went back in time and watched the basketball games, then got the stat sheet from the time.
Okay.
Then I brought it back to when I came back to this.
There's like
modern era.
a post game report.
Yeah, I have it. I still have it to
It was
this day.
it was the Sun Warriors versus the Conquistadors, and it was the two conferences. We had the Mesoamerican Conference and the European Conference, and their champions were going against each other. Now, smallpox was
One battle for it all.
involved. It was a
And-
best of 7 game, but they got beat
This was game 7.
1-4.
Okay. Oh, that's you guys have discovered some that
Yeah.
Was it 1-4? Or was it 3-4?
very interesting information.
I had to check my stat sheet.
But it was discovered that the conquistadors brought over the smallpox and during playing on the court got some of the players sick. So they lost, and as you know, when you lose a game, you get sacrificed. That is just how it went back in the Aztec days. And that is what happened to the Aztecs. And they were so ashamed that the rest of them went and vanished.
How does this come back to the wings?
Because these are both ancient peoples, and those texts
So you're
were
you're,
deciphered
this
wrong.
This, if this history that you've uncovered is holding in such high regard,
Yeah.
the birds of all types,
4-3.
You absolutely positively would not be for anything. And I guess that's maybe why you brought up your relatives several times that would be deeply offended. Can I assume that they would be very offended by you eating anything that was represented as a bird?
No, because that is a chicken. And
Just because they have such disdain for chickens.
chickens have, throughout history, are kind of like the barbarians of the avian people. They have defied the government. They have defied the people. They have done horrible atrocities in the Sky Islands, and Hawk area, and so
you
they are
would-
seen as enemy.
So you would say if something is proven to be chicken, it's okay.
Yes,
But if it's any other type of bird,
it's not okay. Exactly.
But you know who's an okay bird?
Who?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
Bird. I agree.
That's ball knowledge right
It's
there.
ball
I
right
agree.
there.
There
Ball.
we go. Ball and birds.
You know ball?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
You know, Larry
what I'm talking
Bird,
about.
despite what they want you to think, was actually half avian.
Really?
Yeah, he had wings, but
Well,
you
yeah,
never
that's
saw them
the one
because of
that-
his jersey.
Yeah.
And
It
that's
wasn't as
where he got his-
obvious with the Larry half, but it was with the bird.
That's where he got his
course.
surname
Of
from.
course.
Yeah. I got it. Do you? Well, so would Larry Bird enjoy wings, boneless or bone-in?
I'm sure he would enjoy
I feel like
boneless wings.
he would enjoy both, but boneless more.
Okay. All right.
Now, and there are some
Again,
moral.
that's going from opinion to a
Nope. I
deep-seated
talked to Larry.
belief, core belief.
I talked to Larry.
We've spoken to
You
before.
guys are connected.
We have a bunch
are
of
very
connections.
connected.
Man.
We are much older than we look.
You've referenced a lot of point in history. You're definitely you're time hoppers for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we don't disrupt.
at all.
So clean in, clean out.
Of course.
Right.
That's why everything's still stable here.
That's good for you.
Thank you.
Because there's a lot of mischief.
Oh, it's,
We do a
we've
lot
caught
of
a few
research.
time burglars before,
We
Yeah.
yeah. We
trying to
help
steal
out
the
with that.
Tahitian jewels and
Good
the
for you.
Saharan sapphires.
So have you? Do you think across time it's been, I don't know, what was that, about a 3-2, boneless to bone in, with our hundreds of people that are outside the studio
Yeah.
here?
I think once we make
do you
this
think
known,
it's been about that?
I think once we make this known, the number's going to shift drastically. I think it's going to be like flipping a scale.
Yeah.
Because right now, like I said, they don't want you to know about the people of Hawk area,
Yeah.
close to the neighbors of Skypea. They don't want you to know about none of that
Yeah.
because the bone-in wing market
I mean,
is flourishing.
yeah. I
And that is the best way that they can jab at them before they can find.
didn't have on any of my points any consideration of historical considerations, cultural considerations,
Turkey.
past civilization considerations. You guys went deeper than I did. I mean, classic wasn't enough. Elegant design. I mean, built-in handles. I thought that's certainly there.
And those were very good points.
The boneyard experience, the tearing off experience, the knowing, well, it's at least meat if it's got a bone, more than likely. I mean, we're 99.9% sure that that's there. But deep review of civilizations, I couldn't have considered that particular. I probably need to do my own deeper dive.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
We hope this has been enlightening for you.
Look, first of all, I mean, I'm intrigued to learn a little bit more about Halkaria.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Very great people, by the way. Very great. I guess avians. I mean, they're bird people. I consider them people, but that's part of the problem that they have is that they don't consider them people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they have feathers, bird heads.
Yeah.
But I mean, you even see like
I will clearly have to learn more. I think that when it comes back to the raw experience, though, with the what's your choice to eat, I think I have to go back to it's just the tastiness and the experience of the bone. I mean that's what I miss when I have a boneless. I certainly have had many experiences eating the boneless, but the bone-in wings and the bone-in drumlets.
I'm sure you'll be sourcing those chicken bone-in wings now, won't you?
I am going to, for sure. I can guarantee you from this point forward, I'm going to just think of it as bone-in birds, boneless birds.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go.
And make sure you source those as chicken too.
Well, I mean, as we said earlier, society refers to them as chicken wings and boneless chicken wings. I mean, but you guys you certainly opened up a portal to a different perspective. That's for sure.
My cousin's uncle's niece's dad would be very happy to hear that.
Yeah. Give them my best.
I will. That's on the debate side, by the way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think that's all we have time for today. Unless you have anything else you'd like to go over.
I mean, all that I know is we close out. We still got a few more wings that we can enjoy. But you guys, thank you.
Well, of course.
We appreciate you for coming.
John, Bart, debate's important.
We will say
consideration of two competing ideas is a sign of intelligence.
Unlike the people that watch this listen to this radio that don't have any of that. Mm-mm. And if you have listened to this debate and you are not intelligent, please erase your memory. Mm-hmm. We'd like to keep an intelligent fan base.
Perhaps maybe even listening to the debate made you intelligent itself. Like you came on here more and came out intelligent.
That means we've done our job. But as I was going to say, I will definitely give you the experience aspect of that. I think you did a very good job with that. But I will continue to hold taste and morality in my regard. As
well, I mean, because Halkaria is so dear to you. Mm. I mean, that's clearly a part of you. I get it that you can't let go of that.
Yeah.
So I would never ever ask one to give up their beliefs, and especially your connection to your people in Halkaria. So I would not want to get in the way of that. But I will grant to you that the idea, if you want to eat just some quick, tasty, just wing-like things, yeah, absolutely. The boneless wings are doing all right. But
future guest, Philberta.
There
Black
you
man.
go.
That's our man.
Doing advanced research.
She's got to scope it out. Bart, would you do the honors of closing us out?
All right, guys. Debate crew. It's Bart Jones. I want to close this out. Thank you, President Davis, for joining us today. It's been a great opportunity to be with you today. Sean Debate, you did your big one yet again. And Bart Jones.
Hey, you were here helping along the way.
You looked handsome doing it.
Oh, well, thank you, Bart.
I was talking about Bart Jones, but yeah. And President Davis as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just holding on to you guys.
But yeah, guys, make sure you check out Debate Wars Inc. on Instagram, Debate Wars Inc. on YouTube, and DebateWars.inc. on TikTok. We will try our best to get that started and post some more on there. But other than that, Watch out, debate crew. Next time we will be back on next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday,
Next
7
Tuesday,
p.m.
7
And
p.m.
we actually already have it planned now. Things are changing in the debate sphere. We are having a Philberta Blackmane on next Tuesday, 7 p.m. sharp. We will be discussing with her vampires versus werewolves.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
go ahead
Tune in
for the Halloween
Mercedes
special.
Davis.
Go ahead and mark your calendars for that and be ready for that, because that is going to be one you do not, under no circumstances,
Want to miss. Mm-hmm.
That has been John Debate, Bart Jones, and President Davis on Debate Wars. Thank you all so much for listening, and have a wonderful night. Have a safe drive, and have just a good week. And we'll see y'all next time.